Time for an in-depth analysis on your local high school football games. This is Inside the Game, sponsored by Mitchell Auto Group.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for tuning in for Inside the Game. I'm your host, Rachel Turnock. Changing it up tonight. Normally, sports director Jason Britsch is in here. I'm out live from a game, but why not switch places for a night? We've reached the final week of the regular season for high school football, and throughout the show, we're going to show you highlights and scores from all 17 games from our area teams in the Concho Valley that were in action. A few last night, some tonight. Starting out with a big one, the Central Bobcats at San Angelo Stadium, a District 3 6A showdown between Central and the Haltom Buffaloes. Plenty at stake. The district trophy if Central wins, they will claim a share of the title. And for more on this exciting game, we're going to head out to San Angelo Stadium where we find Jason Britsch for a recap. Jason, how'd it go?
Well, hey there, Rachel. It was and is still a cold one out here at San Angelo Stadium. I hope you're staying warm there in the studio. Well, first off, I want to start a few weeks back over here. They faced Euless Trinity, who came into their own backyard over here, and they just took Central to the woodshed 70-28. And at that point, it was just doom and gloom. Everyone thought, oh, Central's out of the playoff race now. Euless is going to run away with this district title. Not so fast, my friend. Here comes Haltom, who the very next week goes into Euless's own backyard and beats them by 14. And then following that, Central wins the rest of their games, which set up the all-important who's taking home at least a share of the district title. So let's get to those highlights here at San Angelo Stadium. The Bobcats coming out in their all-orange unis. Looking solid, my friend. The first play we're going to have, ultimate drive, Michael Black rolls out to his right and finds DeCorian Mitchell, and he's going to run for a very long time. This is what head coach Brent Davis was really worried about. Touchdown makes it 6-0 after a missed extra point. A little bit later, next possession, Michael Black. I'm going to be saying this guy a lot. He finds Julian Johnson for the big gain on the play. He's going to bounce off to the right side. Eventually, he would be taken down by a Central defender, but again, not before a nice gain on the play. Then a little bit later, Malachi Brown, the Mr. Do-Everything, the sophomore QB who's filled in nicely with the QB keeper. Look at the nice moves. Appreciate it. He'll find the end zone for the score. That would cut the lead 13-7, but tonight it was all Haltom as they go on to win it 50-33, and they now are 10-0 and are your sole district champions. Central falls to 7-3 in the overall on the season, good enough for third place. And we were able to find out about playoffs next week. Playoffs? We're talking playoffs next Friday. Can't believe it. They will be playing Arlington Lamar next Friday at Arlington's Cravens Field at 7 p.m. So it's basically going to be a home game for Arlington Lamar in this one. But again, in this one, Central would keeping this close every now and then, but once they would get close, Arlington Lamar, Haltom, I'm getting ahead of myself on this. I'm already excited about playoffs. Haltom would just get another touchdown and just get that lead extended more and more. We'll actually hear more about this game and about their next playoff matchup against Arlington Lamar coming up next from head coach Brent Davis. Well, that'll do it for now from San Angelo Stadium. Rachel, back to you in the warm studio.
This update sponsored by Bug Express.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty warm in here. Thanks, Jason. 24 hours ago at San Angelo Stadium, the Lakeview Chiefs wrapped up their regular season last night in a cold and wet-soaked game against the Big Spring Steers. Both teams came in winless in district play. So who would come out top and claim their first district win? First quarter, Lakeview down 6-0. Albert Rodriguez finds Ahmad Daniels 30 yards down the field and a wide-open touchdown. 7-6. Lakeview's taking the lead. Second quarter, same score. Big Spring's Ethan Cortez throws it into the end zone, picked off by Johnny Espinoza. He's pretty good at doing stuff like that. Ensuing drive, Kendall Blue, who had a nice run before this with a 3-yard touchdown run to make it 14-6. Chiefs little dunk right there, and Lakeview would keep that lead, and they'd go on to win 35-20, snapping a 7-game losing streak. Coming up next on Inside the Game, find out if the Wallhawks go undefeated in district play. They're on the road at early tonight. Plus, we'll take a look at the highlights between Ballinger and TLCA and plenty more. Stay tuned. You're watching Inside the Game.
On a forbidden Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Moon. We can't.
But, Julia...
We're rivals.
I can love you and still hate your overrated school.
We have two different defensive philosophies. You're a base 4-3 cover 2, and I'm an
aggressive 3-4 with press coverage. I get it. But we both love Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Ramon.
Touchdown, State!
Yes! Into your face!
Dr. Pepper, the official drink of Fansville.
The exceptional licensed plumbers at Superior Services are fully qualified, experienced technicians that can help any plumbing challenge. They repair, they replace, they can fix whatever isn't working. Whether it's a plumbing leak that must be stopped or a water heater that needs to be replaced, Superior Services will end up being your best friend because the quality of work is second to none. So don't keep struggling with a faulty shower head, a leaking toilet, and stop those high water bills. If it isn't working, call Superior Services at 223-5442.
Guess who just turned 25? Who? Gallery Furniture. Wow, that's our ages combined. It's time to celebrate, and Gallery Furniture stores are going all out by giving away lots of great prizes. All you have to do is come in and enter to win. Take 25 months to pay with no interest. And the best news of all, save up to 25% on great furniture and mattresses at Gallery Furniture. After 25 years, our slogan still rings true. We'll save you money.
Gallery Furniture.
3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Countdown time. 2 months left, and Kelly Grimsley's end-of-year blowout has begun. Kelly Kia has to move 300 vehicles before year-end. It's a buyer's market. No haggle, no back and forth. Just the best deals possible. Our trade-in lot has SUVs as low as $12,888. Our dealership has 0 down, with payments as low as $199 a month. We got all years and makes. Remember, free lifetime oil changes and state inspections. The year-end countdown sale event this Friday and Saturday at Kelly Grimsley Kia in San Angelo.
This update sponsored by Bug Express.
Rachel, final here, 50-33. Central falls to Haltom in the district championship deciding game. We're here with head coach Brenton Davis. Coach, they jumped on you really quick, scored within 45 seconds. Just did that kind of set the tone, you think, for the rest of the game?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we never could slow them down very much. They got a big size advantage on us, and then their skill guys are good. The running back's good, quarterback, we got really fast receivers, and we just never could slow them down, you know.
And now you're going into this first-round playoff. You're playing Arlington Lamar next Friday, a team I figured y'all might be playing them next week. Kind of just what do you know about them at the moment?
Yeah, we are playing them. It's Arlington Lamar. It's going to be in Cravens. That's their home stadium, and it'll be at 7 p.m. on Friday. And then, you know, they're a lot like Haltom. They're not quite, I mean, I say that they run a different style offense, but they're big up front. They got some, really good skill guys, like most of those Arlington schools do, and we're real familiar with playing them. Not necessarily Lamar, but the Arlington type schools, and we're going to get regrouped and have a good week and show up Friday ready to go.
All right, cool. Thanks, Coach. Good luck again next week. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, that'll do it from here from inside the game from San Angelo Stadium. Rachel, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Jason. The Ballinger Bearcats hosted TLCA for senior night this evening. The Bearcats are headed to the postseason, but the TLCA Eagles, they're going to be staying home this year. The Eagles, though, they're just trying for their first district win. Could they get it out at Bearcat Stadium? We'll pick things up. First quarter, no score. TLCA quarterback Caden Kirkland rolls to his right, fires one to Seth Leveski. Great catch by him. Tries to break free, but he can't. Nice first down, though. Nothing would come of that drive. Later, Ballinger's Edgar Nunez finds a hole, goes up the middle, and he'll just take that into the end zone. Ballinger strikes first. They lead it 7-0. Second quarter now. Caden Kirkland again, this time looking at Seth Leveski, and he finds him, and he makes a great catch for the Eagles touchdown to tie the game at 7. That would be it for TLCA, though, as the Bearcats would take off and go on to win 55-7. For 7 straight years, Wall has not only won their district, but they've done it by staying perfect in district play. And tonight they have the chance to make it 8 straight seasons. Just got to get past the early Longhorns. And they do. 47-6 is the final, and the Hawks go undefeated in their new district. Grape Creek was on the road at Anson this evening, and the Tigers shut out the Eagles 47-0. So Grape Creek's going to finish the year 3-7 and 2-5 in district play. And it was senior night out in Sonora. The Sonora Broncos hosted the Brady Bulldogs, and Sonora comes out on top 47-12. Brady is staying home this postseason, by the way. Sonora already has their bi-district playoff matchup set. They're going to face Van Vleck at 7:30 Friday, November 16th, a week from tonight at the University of Incarnate out in San Antonio. Coming up after the break, we'll check in with Jason Britsch one final time out at San Angelo Stadium. Plus, El Dorado, all they need to do is just beat Christoval to win District 8-2A. And the Mason Punchers, my goodness, they're hoping to keep their #1 ranking and their perfect record intact against Sabinal. Don't go away. You're watching Inside the Game.
It's time to switch to Dish for better TV with SNG Satellite. We're your Dish premier local retailer. Stop in with your TV bill today to compare, save, and experience the best TV technology at the best value. We're your one-stop shop for Dish TV, internet, and custom installs. Deal with a local business with professionals you can trust and talk to a friendly face. Visit SNG Satellite or call us at 325-944-8628. Ask about our current promotions and let us change the way you watch TV.
What is 01 Ale House? It's one of San Angelo's premier dining destinations. Looking for a burger and a beer? Got it. Salads, appetizers, international fare? We've got it too. Something a bit more unique? We've got you covered. 01 Ale House is also a brewery offering a wide variety of beers brewed in-house. We also have a full bar with a great variety of beers, wines, and mixed drinks. 01 Ale House. Come see what you've been missing.
At Black Plumbing, we provide old-fashioned service with 100% customer satisfaction. Black Plumbing also offers the latest trenchless technology, trenchless pipe installation, repair and video inspection equipment. Ask about available lifetime warranties and 0% financing. Call Black Plumbing or blackplumbing.com. Help is on the way.
The pros who know are ready to go. Call on Black Plumbing. Help is on the way.
At Mitchell Toyota, it's all about putting our customers first. We call it the Mitchell Experience.
We've been buying cars from Mitchell Toyota for years, and there's no other place in town we would go.
I would recommend Mitchell Toyota because this dealership provides excellent service both in the sales department and in the service department.
We talk about deal and dealership. I think they put the serve in service.
We've been your Toyota dealer for over 30 years. Come by Mitchell Toyota today.
This update sponsored by Bug Express.
Welcome back to Inside the Game out here at San Angelo Stadium. Of course, it kind of stinks tonight for this for the Central Bobcats as they fell 50-33 to Haltom. Haltom does claim the lone district championship, but it's kind of an odd year for them as well because really, historically, you go back and look, they haven't played too well, but man, what a year to have it. Brand new district with all these powerhouses with Central and Euless Trinity on it to go 10-0. Undefeated and claiming that sole district championship over the likes of those teams, not too bad. And then, I mean, talking about Central, to even get to this point in season, going through all the things they did, that's impressive as well. Against Del Rio early in the season, their quarterback, who they were looking to lead them all year and into the playoffs and possibly maybe even a shot at a deep playoff run, Maverick McIver went down with a torn ACL. You know, a lot of teams would have just gone, you know what? That's pretty much it for us. Not going to do a whole lot from here. Not here. Not with this coaching staff, with head coach Brenton Davis, offensive coordinator Kevin Crane, then, of course, the always good Mark Chester on defense as well. You know, after that loss, the only other loss from this is after that game where they lost quarterback Maverick McIver, they fell to Cedar Park. Cedar Park's a pretty darn good football team, by the way. But then they went into district after that. Quarterback Malachi Brown, he looked pretty solid as well, as he's only lost 2 games in his starting career. Excuse me, 3 come from tonight after their loss to Haltom. But, you know, of course, they got playoffs next week going against Arlington Lamar. A little info on them. They are 6-1 on this 6-1 in district play, 9-1 overall in district. Good enough for second place. And they're coming off a loss 42-31 to Arlington High. And again, the playoff game next Friday at 7 p.m. at Arlington's Cravens Field. It's the Central Bobcats and Arlington Lamar. So it should be a really fun one out there. Go out there if you can. Go to the Metroplex, enjoy yourself a good time out there. Go to the game, enjoy some good high school football while you're out there as well. Well, that'll do it for me from San Angelo Stadium for Inside the Game. Rachel, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Jason. Down in Cristobal, the battle for the district trophy is on the line. El Dorado comes in with a perfect district record, so it's easy. If they beat the Cougars, the gold ball is all theirs. If not, Cristobal, well, they might have a share of the trophy. First quarter, Cristobal up 7-0. El Dorado's Eric Reyes takes this, and he just keep on going, breaking tackles. Nice first down play by him. All right, later on in the drive, Edgar Munoz runs it in for the short touchdown, and El Dorado leads it by 8-7. Second quarter, same score. Cristobal's Braden Wilcox scrambling, trying to throw, and decides, okay, I will. Azul Salinas, he finds him downfield for the first down, stopped at the 1-yard line. Later on in the drive, though, Braden Wilcox on the quarterback keeper takes it 3 yards out for the score to make it 14-8. Cristobal leads it, and the Cougars come out on top 39-30. Well, what does this mean? I'll tell you that in a second. Menard Yellow Jackets and the Erie County Hornets are both 0-4 in district heading into their game tonight. Both are staying home this postseason, but a district win is up for grabs, and the Yellow Jackets do get it in style. They shut out Erie County 59-0, and the Miles Bulldogs are wrapping up their regular season on the road at Rock Springs. The Bulldogs win a close one, 20-14, and they are headed to the postseason. Now, since they won and since Cristobal won and El Dorado lost, Miles, El Dorado, and Cristobal, well, they all clinch a share of the district trophy. Just craziness right there. The #1 2A school in the state of Texas. Who on earth is going to stop them? The Mason Punchers, looking to go undefeated in the regular season for the 8th straight year. They were hosting Sabinal for senior night, and the Punchers come out on top 56-0, going 10-0 this season. They are just on fire. And the Junction Eagles on the road tonight to wrap up the regular season at Center Point, and Junction falls in this one 42-26. And Ozona was on the road at Hawley, and the Bearcats do beat the Lions 35-12. What a crazy district with Miles, Cristobal, and El Dorado all clinching a share of the district title just because Cristobal beat El Dorado tonight. Well, coming up next on Inside the Game, we're going to dip into our 6-man schools. Expect plenty of high scoring in this one, and also a thrilling matchup between Sterling City and Garden City, and what went down between Robert Lee and Eden. We'll check in with the Angelo State Rams, who are gearing up for their final game against Texas A&M Commerce tomorrow. Stay tuned.
Catering for Inside the Game is provided by Chick-fil-A.
At Trend Furniture this Veterans Day, we have one of the greatest lineups of furniture ever. Plus, we're going to be offering 5 years, no interest with no minimums, or an additional 10% off for cash, and you can have it today. Trend Furniture across from Sunset Mall, 4002 Wellington.
Why are people switching to Suddenlink? It could be because of Altice One, an all-in-one connected entertainment experience. Just $69.99 a month for 1 year, with a $20 a month credit for 2 years, and a $100 American Express gift card. Find all the shows you love with one sleek device, a voice-activated remote to search over 200 TV channels, 4K Ultra HD, and lightning-fast internet so you can stream all over the house. Not happy with your current provider? We'll buy you out for up to $500. Call 877-274-3094 and get Altice One today.
At Joe's Ice House, service and convenience is what we do. Come in and check out the super selection of liquors and wines. And don't forget, on Tuesdays, you get 8.25% off and 10% on Saturdays on liquor and wines only. You want convenience? Just pull up to the drive-thru for your favorite beverage. And don't forget to take advantage of the 10% ASU and military discount. So come to San Angelo's oldest locally owned liquor store, Joe's Ice House, your liquor store, 1424 West Beauregard.
Let's face it, in life, there is no free lunch.
Are you prepared?
Do you have a plan?
Who can you trust?
you can trust the NFCC, the nation's largest nonprofit network of credit counseling and financial education organizations. Our certified professionals will help you learn basic financial skills and give you the tools to meet financial challenges with confidence. Come learn with us at nfcc.org.
It's your money. Get smart about it.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Welcome back to Inside the Game. Garden City at Sterling City. Both teams 9-0, both undefeated in district and both hungry to hold the District 8-1A gold ball tonight when the clock reads 0. So who would it be? How about we just find out? First quarter, no score. The Bearcats fake out the camera guy. I got to call out Jason Britsch on that one. That was him in the Eagle defense as well. As we catch up to Amando Alegria, who breezes in for the score. Blocked conversion keeps it at 6-0. Sterling City answers right back. Wyatt Cisco scrambles to his left and fires to Gus McCombs in the back of the end zone for the Eagle touchdown. Another block conversion keeps it tied up at 6. Sterling City finds themselves deep in their own territory. Camden Pruitt scrambling back and forth, trying to make a play, makes a desperation pitch, but that was picked off by Garden City. They're going to score easily. Their conversion was blocked, by the way. And Garden City, again, by Sterling City to keep it 12-6. The Eagles keep it close, but Garden City came out on top to win 38-34 and win District 8-1A. Robert Lee hosting Eden for the district title. Lots of district titles on the line tonight. First quarter, no score. Robert Lee's Casey Skipworth with a touchdown pass to Bryce Rayner to give the Steers the 8-0 lead. Same quarter, same score. Eden's Hunter Rogers finds Ethan Saucedo to make it 8-6. Robert Lee still leads it. Same quarter, same score. Robert Lee's Manny Gamboa finds Nathan Skatis, and he'll take that into the end zone to make it 14-6. Robert Lee, but Eden, this is such a high-scoring game, and Eden comes out on top 71-68. Blackwell hosted Lorraine last night for some Thursday night football. First quarter, Blackwell up 6-2. Brandon Brinkman takes this to the left side, goes into the end zone to make it 14-2. Hornets lead it. Second quarter, same score. Michael Lowry finds Peyton Hinkley downfield for the touchdown. Wobbly ball, but hey, he caught it. Makes it 20-6. Blackwell later on, Joe Sanchez hands it off, takes it, runs it. That'll make it 28-2. Hornets just are rolling, and they sure were rolling to make it 48-2 was the final and finished the regular season undefeated, and they claimed the district title. Water Valley was finishing up the year at Highland, and the Wildcats fall 54-8. They finished the year 3-6 and 0-3. District played Paint Rock on the road at Bront. The Longhorns win 70-24. Both teams are staying home this postseason. To Angelo State football, it's been an emotional week for Angelo State football team, starting off with the dismissal of 7th-year head coach Will Wagner to introducing head man and now former defensive coordinator Jeff Gersh. But there's still one more game left this season for ASU, and it won't be easy. They're going to be taking on the defending D2 national champions Texas A&M Commerce, who are second in the conference in scoring defense, giving up just under 20 points per game and averaging just over 32. And despite all of the changes from this week at ASU, Letty French believes the team has responded well, and they feel good going into their game against A&M Commerce tomorrow.
The way we've been playing the past 3 weeks and coming off a 3-win streak, I think we're feeling good about ourselves and kind of finally putting all our pieces together the way that we've known that we could. And so hopefully that'll just stay the course, and we'll have some success this weekend and be able to come out with a win.
Kickoff between the Rams and the Lions will be at 4 p.m. tomorrow in Commerce. We got some other college football games for you tomorrow. TCU with a big road test against number 9 West Virginia, and then Texas A&M, they're going to host Ole Miss tomorrow at 11 a.m. at Kyle Field, and Baylor is going to be on the road at number 22 Iowa State. That'll be Saturday at 2:30. A primetime matchup between number 19 Texas and Texas Tech. Shout out to our executive producer Landon Lowe, and to see if hopefully Texas, I'm rooting for Texas, sorry guys, see if they can win that primetime matchup. That'll be at 6:30 Saturday at Jones AT&T Stadium. Another primetime game for the Dallas Cowboys this weekend, and one that counts towards the division. The Philadelphia Eagles will welcome in the boys for an NFC East showdown. And for more on this game, here's Mickey Spagnola with the Silver Star Nation.
The Dallas Cowboys are 3-5, 2 games below 500 for the first time in quite some time, and they've lost back-to-back games heading into Philadelphia to play the Eagles on Sunday night. But the one thing you got to understand in the National Football League is, as they say, you can't cry over spilt milk. You got to go forward, and Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott knows that well.
Yeah, you've got to put it behind you. You got to put it past you. As I said, you got to. We know we got a long season ahead of us. We've got a lot of ball to play, and it's just about staying focused and getting on to the next team. So as rough as it is, and you don't want to be at 3-5, you've got to ignore that and know you've got one game this week, and that's all it's about.
Now, that's a great mindset to have, but it won't be easy going forward for the Cowboys with the number of injuries they have going into this game. They already know they'll be without Sean Lee, David Irving, Taco Charlton, their starting left guard now, Connor Williams, Joe Thomas, and Tavon Austin. So if you're looking for the inactives on game day for the Cowboys, there's 6 of them right there. Third quarterback Mike White will be the 7, and there's your 7 inactives on game day. For the Silver Star Nation, I'm Mickey Spagnola here at the Star.
Sunday night football here on KSAN, Dallas at Philadelphia at 7:20 p.m. By the way, the Houston Texans are off this week. They're going to return to action next Sunday to face Washington on the road. So to recap, Central falls to Haltom tonight. 50-33 was the final. So the Haltom Buffaloes do claim District 3-6A outright, but Central, they're going to the postseason. They're going to face Arlington Lamar. That game will be at 7 o'clock next Friday up in Arlington Lamar. So once again, Central will have to travel, but you know what? They've been doing that all season, so they'll be just fine. Well, that will do it for Week 11 of Inside the Game. The regular season's over. Playoffs start next week. Thank you to our amazing crew. Without them, there would be no show, and thanks to our fellow reporters and anchors that helped gather scores and shoot games for us. Tune in next week for our final Inside the Game playoff edition. Thanks for watching, and have a great night.